do too. So, Paul, I went down to the park the other day, and I tell you, I was watching that chap called Matt Murdock tearing up the streets of Hell's Kitchen, I tell you, this is the second time I've been watching this, folks. He's been running around, getting those costumes. Red eyes, I tell you, folks. Devils incarnate. And they called the bad guy the Punisher. But you know who he punishes? The bad guys. So what are we gonna do, folks? We've got these two vigilantes running on the streets of New York while Kingpin sits in his jail, colluding and colliding with the evil forces of the Hand. Speaking of the Hand, you know who needs a hand, Paulie? Stick needs a hand. He's got Matt Murdock and he's got Elektra, that self-centered whore trying to become the blacksmith. And that's not all we're talking about. When you go down to the medical section of the show, you got Claire trying to patch up these two bums. These bums who like fighting, you see? But see, I don't know if you've been in a fight before, but what you gotta do is you gotta control your breath like Matt Murdock does when he's fighting those ninjas, you remember? See, they thought they'd get him with the swords, the pointy, you know? But then he stopped his breath and he was like, let me put on a show. So yeah, folks, I watched Daredevil Season 2, and welcome to the review. Back to you, Paulie.
That was perfect.
The fucking... So episode 4 after... Because if you guys have seen the...
First video,
which will be up soon, 1 to 3, we have just left after... Frank and Matt have separated after the fight in the building.
Yeah.
The one thing I did actually thinking back on it now, the one thing I did not like about that is the end of episode 3. Yeah. Ends with Frank like passed out in an elevator, cops coming, and then Daredevil's in the doorway, and the beginning of episode 4 shows Frank and Matt completely separated. Yeah. Just back in their lives. Yeah. And you're like,
they never explained.
So what? Matt just like looked at him in the elevator and then was like, I'm tired from being beaten the shit up. I have to get home before the cops come. And then Frank woke up.
Fuck, I never even picked up on that, to be honest with you.
It bugged the shit out of me.
Yeah, because I remember Joey jumping down the elevator, he fights everyone. Yeah. In my recollection, when the elevator opens, or by the time he got down there, he was gone again.
No, he's passed out in it.
Okay, yeah. That's weird then.
Yeah, so like that was the one thing that bugs me.
Happens.
But apart from that, I've been just really enjoying 80% of being back into season 2.
Yeah. Because
folks, as you know, and she's a great character, and I didn't expect this because the first time I watched this show, I really liked this character and this story, but like Elektra shows up in episode 4. Yeah. And the end of it. And like the first time I saw it, I was like, yeah, Elektra. I was like, Stick's gonna be in this season again. Class. I love Stick. Stick's my guy. But I was like, yeah, I can't wait. And then just as her story kept going,
yeah,
and going, because by the end of it, I was just like, I don't care. I care about the Hand. Yeah. But her, I was like, yeah.
That's actually quite funny, because I watched it 10 years ago. I'm just going to pull this over because I feel like it's too far away, and I just feel nice holding it. But yeah, 10 years ago I watched it. I absolutely hated the Elektra storyline. Like, it just did nothing for me. Bored the shit out of me, genuinely. Rewatching it this time, I just found myself more interested.
Really?
Yeah.
She's a good actress.
I don't know, the older I've gotten, the more okay I am with slow burning stuff.
Oh yeah, so am I.
Alan's severely impatient. It's just Ginger's in the fiery personality. I think he's a Leo. I literally struggled so hard to even think of one of those things.
You want to meet the devil with Galway stripes?
Yeah,
keep talking.
Galway stripes. That's horrible. That's horrible. The devil makes sense. But yeah.
No, it's just I just think.
Go back to it. Rewatching it now, I loved it. I loved the whole Elektra story. I thought it was fucking. I was really interested in the Hand because I know nothing about it. So like, Stick, absolute wanker. Great character, but he's a wanker. It is what it is. Comes to the territory.
That's so funny because like with the Elektra stuff, I was like, I don't know if it's the actress or maybe it's just the way the story's done. But I was like, I don't care. And then Stick started explaining all the lore, and I was like, yeah, get him, Stick.
Get him.
Tell me everything.
He just completely changes it. Yeah. Well, okay.
But I think that's because Stick has all the information, and at the time, Elektra wasn't telling Matt dick.
Okay, fair.
To be fair.
What did you...
So it felt very cat and mousey anyways.
What did you think of, say, the first 3 episodes, Frank going around absolutely massacring 3, like, pretty high-profile gangs in New York, fictional New York. What did you think of the episode 4, right, where it just, like, maybe halfway through it, it's him sitting at the carousel, and then he just... They come up and they drug him.
The Irish lads.
And they fucking take him. Yeah. Just because, like, you know, fucking old Paddy, whatever the fuck his name is.
Shout out to Vincent Van Gogh from Doctor Who, who does a great performance. It's a great performance from all those mobsters.
Looks like it's glitching a little.
No.
And we're back. No. Yeah, I just thought it was cool that they kind of got the upper hand, just to show that Frank's not completely fucking insane, which he is. I just like the fact that he was in a vulnerable spot and they were torturing him and whatnot. And I felt like he was the one getting the more productive information out of the whole situation regardless.
Oh yeah, Frank has that knack of being so stubborn that they tell him what they're doing.
Yeah, it's kind of like, what's her name, Johansson
in Black Widow.
Yeah, as Black Widow in like Avengers. I love that scene, so funny.
It's like, what are you doing interrupting me? These guys are giving me everything. We're not giving you everything. That's what you think.
But and I just kind of was nice that Red comes in, saves him, and then he's got a blade inside his arm. He just put a blade under his skin because I think he knew he was going to get caught. That he planned to get caught.
I loved when they were torturing him, and then you can hear like your man's torturing him, trying to get the revenge and drinking while he's in the torture thing.
Yeah.
And then you hear the fighting upstairs.
Yeah.
And then when Frank breaks out, he like pushes the 2-3 guys and he just puts his head down and he just goes, 1 batch, 2 batch, 2. And then Daredevil kicks the door through and you're like, he is just the timing down to a fucking date.
Yeah, no, it was fucking nasty in fairness. Yeah, man, John Bernthal and Charlie Cox work so well
together.
Man,
every time he calls him Red, I'm just like, I love it.
Yeah, no, fuck, it works so well, man.
See you later, Red.
It's kind of like Joker and the word bats.
Yeah.
It's just like, it's a nickname that just works so fucking well, but it wouldn't work if someone else called it to him.
No.
The scene in the graveyard is after that.
Is that after that?
That's directly. He carries him and brings him to the graveyard.
Oh yeah, he does.
Do you want to know an interesting fact about that graveyard scene?
Is that the sweating scene?
Yes. Yeah. So, for people who do not know...
Did I tell you this?
Nope, I saw it on a video.
Oh, okay.
It was John Bernthal talking about it. Oh, looks kind of corrupt again.
I think there's just going to be a bit of delay anyways.
That hasn't happened before. Okay. Yeah, interesting. Funny fact. There was like a load of takes for that scene, so Charlie Cox literally had to physically carry John Bernthal up a hill, like fucking 9 or 10 times. And while John Bernthal was given his, like, he had like a big scene. It was like a heartfelt scene, like a lot of emotion, a lot of anger, a lot of pain. Did a fantastic job. But Charlie Cox, it appeared that he was crying under the mask, and he was like, why the fuck is he crying in my scene? Was he trying to upstage me? Turns out he was just sweating buckets, and the way the mask was shaped, it just pushed all his sweat out and made it look like tears. Just made the scene so much better.
It makes the scene look classic.
It makes the scene so much more like, it's like he could feel what Frank was saying. You know what I mean?
No, I knew that story, and I was watching it, and I was waiting for the sweat, and I was like, there it is. And I was like, it just does work so well for it, though. Because, like, it just look like, seeing Daredevil, the thought of Daredevil crying.
Yeah.
You're like, dude.
Literally, he's lost his entire family.
Yeah.
You know, that kind of stuff. So he's such a hard bastard.
It's all Frank telling the stories, and then it's about the bears and everything, and you're just there like,
1 batch, 2 batch, penny and dime.
That fucking kid, he had that remote control car, used to drive me fucking crazy. That kid, and you're just there like, I was in bed watching it.
It's just simple.
Like,
it's just telling simple stories, and he's like, what I wouldn't give and shit for like just like another minute or something.
And then
he can really deliver.
Directly after that graveyard scene, it's the scene with the 2 cops,
yep.
And they're arresting the 2 of them,
yep.
And then Daredevil's like, you know you have to let me go, there's more fun. And then the cop's like, fuck, god damn it, he's like, get out of here.
Shout out Brett Mahoney.
Yeah, Brett.
Great fucking actor, great character. But yeah, he just says, I don't know what the fuck you are, but I know you're doing something right.
Yeah.
Get out of here.
Yeah.
Fucking proper solid man. He's a great character. I love even just the first episode of season 1 where it just opens up and Foggy's got a bunch of cigars for his mom. It's just so
Why are you giving this to my mom? You know she will go through the whole thing. Hey, she takes care of me.
Straight up, man, 100%.
I think that's most of episode 4, right?
Yeah.
Because then the next episode is Matt and Elektra trying to break into the party.
Yeah, that's... Yeah. It starts off with the flashback of him meeting Elektra.
Yeah, when they're in college.
Yeah, the district attorney is trying to absolutely fuck Frank Castle and Foggy out of it. They're trying to make Foggy give all the information and everything over to the DA. And Foggy's kind of like standing on his own ground, saying like, well, you'd need a subpoena, you'd need a few more papers and whatnot. And they're like, don't play hardball.
Lawyer, privilege and all that, yeah.
Yeah, they're like, don't play hardball. If you play hardball, your entire firm will be completely under the fucking rubble in a year. Pretty much saying that like they will fucking destroy Nelson and Murdoch.
Yeah.
And Foggy's just there like dick on the table.
I know, because like you can see it in Karen.
I love it.
And even I had it a bit where like he was doing it, and it happens a bit with Foggy, and it's exclusively Foggy, where like the lawyer scenes, and you're just like, it's kind of hot. It's kind of hot. You're like, wow, good job, Foggy. That's hot.
No homo.
Because like when he's doing the whole closing argument.
Oh, I fucking love that shit.
No, the opening argument in the court case.
Not this episode.
No, I know. I'm just saying in general.
Yeah, we can't cover that yet. No, that's the next video.
When he's doing that, and you're just watching it, and like you can see the impressive look on Karen, and even I was just there like, go just
get
make this the Foggy show.
Go get him, Tiger. Some fucking proper Spider-Man shit.
But yeah, that DA does a good job. I like that actress. She's annoying as fuck. But she does a good job.
She's a savage actress,
yeah.
though, 100%. I actually couldn't agree with you more.
And I like that guy as well. Her assistant.
Oh yes, he becomes, I think, the district attorney.
Yeah.
At some stage.
But I'm trying to think what else is episode 5. Episode 5 is also when she breaks into the house.
Karen breaks into Frank Castle's house and tries to find like information on him because she thinks something's off about him. Because she thinks the way he talks and the way he is around her, he didn't kill her. And she was the only person around him that didn't die. Yeah. And so she's like wondering why the fuck not, and she kind of slowly figures out. No, I love that
in the hospital when he's sitting with her and she's like, I don't think you're a monster and all that kind of shit. And he literally says it. He's like, girl, I got 39 confirmed kills. If I wanted you fucking dead, you'd been dead already. And you're just there like, she's like, oh my god, what is he saying? But he's like trying to explain it to her, like that he is a good guy. It just comes off super aggressive. Yeah. And you're just there like, damn.
Yeah, no, he does an unreal job. It's where she finds out, she goes to the journalist place, the newspaper. Yeah. She talks to your man who was Ben Urich's old boss. Trying to give information. Fuck, I've lost me now.
She goes to the paper place. She's putting all those strings together.
She finds out the 3 gangs that all shot each other up the same day that Frank's Castle died at the carousel.
Yeah, at the park.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that's episode 5 basically, and then them breaking into the ledger and getting the book from the party.
Matt and Karen go on their first date.
Is that episode 5 as well?
Yeah.
Fuck.
So is the whole like past scenario where he meets Elektra and stuff.
Yeah, that's I remember.
She brings him to a ring.
No, he brings her to the boxing ring.
Exactly.
From where his dad used to be. Exactly. Because she thinks he's just still blind still.
Yeah, and then he kind of starts moving and shit, and he dodges all of her hits, and then they end up baiting each other, and she's like, hit me harder, and she's kind of into it, like pure masochist style.
I love the way she starts it, because literally...
They end up riding in the ring.
They do. And it's really slow-mo for some reason. Anyway,
yeah. Faking.
She goes into the ring, and he steps into the ring, and then she just instantly spin kicks, and he dodges, and she goes, I fucking knew it. And you're like, what if he was blind?
Oh, that probably would have been the funniest fucking scene, man. If he just took the kick. Oh, I would have loved it. But yeah, she's the first person in his entire life that he was ever honest with from more or less the very start. Yeah. Like the first couple of weeks or whatever. Stick. Oh, well, yeah, Stick actually, because he was fucking 5. That's a fucking solid one. Complete fellow Stick. Also, she breaks into a house that she convinces Matt is her house. This is in the past when Matt is like 21.
This is funny.
Then she hears the door, so she's like, oh, I'll get it. I'll explain to my dad or whatever. It's okay. Matt here's more struggling, so he's like, what the fuck? Goes out. Turns out she's got this guy tied to a chair who owns the house, who's actually an ex-old mob boss, who turns out killed Matt Murdock's father.
Yep.
And she kind of gives Matt the chance to beat the shit out of him, which he 100% does. He fucking clocks him a good few times. And his acting in terms of getting the pain out through physical violence is fantastic.
Yeah.
She big butt. She asks him to kill him.
Yeah.
And if you know Daredevil, a Catholic man, he's a very, very Catholic man. And what is the number one commandment of the Holy Bible? Thou shalt not kill.
There is just something, because she does it really well, and I can't remember what other actress it is, but they do it really well, where they're like, it's that like psychotic hot, where it's like, come on, you just kill him, and we'll do it together, and then we can be together. And then she's like, they're like pressing up against the guy that they're trying to convince, and you're just there like, you're like, this is so wrong, but I'm so erect.
I get the concept. You really didn't have to touch me.
And then like Matt's just there, and you can tell he's struggling with it too, because he's like, she's so hot.
It's like it is like a fucking complex to a man. It's like, you know, in your deepest heart of hearts, I need to stay as far away from this person as possible.
Yeah.
But there is literally nothing more appealing.
Yeah. Right now, it's
horrible. It's horrible.
Whatever the devil looks like, it looks like that in the exact moment.
Seek
That's
God.
great. Yeah.
Seek God. That's literally, you do. In that situation, you just fucking go to church, man. Or whatever.
Yeah. So she tries to convince Matt to murder him. He obviously says no. She slits his throat, and it's the first time you see that fucking big ass smile she has.
Yeah,
when
she's actually fucking good at looking crazy.
Oh no,
so good at looking psychotic, man.
That's why it's so hot.
She's a very fucking good,
she's a great actress.
Savage.
She kills it.
I don't know her from literally anything else.
No,
though, which is weird.
No, I do know her from one or two things.
She was it a show called Nikita?
Yeah.
Yes. Okay, that's the only thing I can remember her from.
But yeah, so she kills Thing, and then she like runs away because Mash is just there standing, and he's like what did you do?
Yeah, fair.
And then that's the end of episode 5, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, that is actually.
And then
bang on.
Episode 6 is them fighting.
No, that was that. It does kind of end like that. You're 100%.
Yeah.
That's because that's a flashback. The whole episode they do the past and the future. So the end of the episode is him stalking her at a building. Then she texts him, and he goes to her apartment. And then the Yakuza are coming up the stairs, and then the episode ends. So they're being attacked.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, that's the only kind of thing you need to note there.
Yeah, and then you have, with that Yakuza in her apartment, it's the dumbest thing, but I understand why they do it. And they did it a little bit in the final as well. But, like, it's her and Matt chatting in the apartment, and they're coming up, and they all come up, and they acknowledge each other, yeah? And there's, like, about 8 of them. Okay? And before the fight, like, the fight kicks off, and 4 of them just go sit on the counter. And you're like...
What?
Yeah, no, because they're doing the thing where it's like, oh, we fight one at a time against each other.
Honor.
Yeah, but I was just like,
Honor.
I was just watching it in the background, and I was like, if this is an evil organization, this is dumb.
Yeah, no, that's completely fucking like. There's no such thing as honoru because you're the Yakuza / the Hand. You find out at the end of the episode that they're the Hand. I don't know if you know what that is. I barely know what that is. It's just a comic book organization.
Ninja cult. That's all you need.
Perfect. Thank you so much. Thank you.
But yeah, so like they do that. The fight happens. They escape.
Yeah.
Well, actually, no. They beat the shit out of them, and all the Yakuza leave.
Is that what happens?
I'm pretty sure.
Oh no! So yeah, it's what happens is they're kicking the shit out of them, and then it just cuts to them in a booth eating breakfast.
Yeah.
I fucking solid way the top off.
Yeah. Oh, and that's where they get the scene with. Is that them in Matt's apartment as well, stitching each other up?
No, that's not this. That's later on. Yes. There's the police report that they're trying to get Karen to
sign off
on, but literally all the fucking details are wrong. They're just trying to make Frank look like a horrible piece of shit.
Yeah.
And she knows he's not, so she does not sign it, and she just starts digging in even more than what she found last episode.
Yeah. I'm trying to think what else.
They tried to give Frank the death penalty.
Yeah.
On a technicality, because there was 2 crimes that he didn't commit in Maine that he could that they could connect him to.
Yeah.
And Maine in the show has the death penalty, so they were going to try and exercise him or
extradite him.
Extradite him. Thank you.
Yeah.
To there, and then have him done like lethal chair or injection.
But they stopped that.
They did. They got that stopped. Foggy got that
Yeah.
stopped. He got it changed from a 3-year life sentence to a 1-year life sentence with the option of parole or potential of parole after 25 years.
Yeah.
Imagine option of parole. Nah, I think I'll chill.
And that's also the same episode after he announces guilty, where him and Karen have that big chat about finding out.
So yeah, when they're talking to Frank, they're like, all right, we can get you the 1 life sentence with 25 years maybe parole, and all you have to do is plead guilty. So he turns around and pleads not guilty because he thinks he's sticking it to the DA because it'll run her name through the dirt, and he thinks that like he doesn't give a fuck.
Yeah, no, he just wants it to go wrong for everyone. That's not him as well.
Yeah, it's kind of fucking.
Yeah,
it's nuts. Like, it's gas.
I'm trying to think what else. Matt is just kind of in hiding with Elektra at the time, just chilling, isn't he?
I think so. Yeah. They hide that. They steal the ledger.
Yeah, they go through it. They get it translated by that guy.
That's the next episode.
Is that the next episode?
That's the next episode.
So literally, episode 6 is then just like filler and fill up.
Oh, the only thing that happens in that episode is while the Frank stuff is happening, they whatchamacallit, what's her name?
Elektra?
Yeah. She drags Matt off to the building to steal that book, to steal the ledger from the hand.
Yeah.
And while they're doing that, Karen and Foggy are in an absolute hole, and it's getting dug deeper, and that's the whole Frank scenario.
Yeah.
Because they're doing it as a law firm.
Yeah.
And he's like one of 2 lawyers, and he's just not in the situation.
Oh yeah, that's when the rift starts appearing.
Exactly. So then at the end of the episode, Foggy's just breaking the news, and he lets Matt know that the DA has pulled every string she can and has the court case being literally a week from the day he found out about it. So they have a week to prepare to try and make Frank not look like a complete monster.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I think that's episode 4 to 6
and
then.
The next episode is The People versus Frank Castle.
That's such a great episode.
Such a good episode. That, man, we'll get to it.
But yeah, as the guy in the intro said,
I can see myself in the mic.
Well, that's all, folks. We've been here for the episodes 4 to 6 of Daredevil, and we'll be back episodes 7 and 9. Then we're gonna do 10 to the final. Hopefully, we'll get it all done before the next November. All right, folks. Paul, anything to say?
All right, then. Turn.
Do. Goodbye, folks.
Do.